I always have to, guys. It's just yeah. Can you hear me now? So I was talking to myself, dude. Yeah, I was talking for about 5 minutes, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How we all doing? Hope we had a lovely weekend, long weekend. Enjoy it yourself. What did you guys do? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. The audio is messes up sometimes with this whole Streamlab thing. It resets, but all is well, right? Thank you, thank you. Good to be back. What's going on, guys? How are the Swedes doing? We are overrun by the Swedes, guys. Be careful. What's going on, Mano, Silver, Zell, Oasis, everybody, the usual suspects? Welcome to the stream. Let's get this thing going. Yeah, so I was talking about SPY, guys. I'm right down to business, guys. Don't have time to do small talk. Later we'll do that. Anyways, most of you will be joining after the stream webinar, after the stream party. That's what we call it now. So let's talk about SPY. SPY, as I was mentioning quite a few days ago last week and the week prior as well, I was mentioning that we might be seeing the bottom of the SPY for a while. So we might this bounce is quite strong, stronger than the earliest bounce. This might be the bottom for a while again. I'll stick to that. Although we had some really decent 3 days of green, that's why we're actually getting some sort of I would say a pullback. It's gap down, but it's not much. 415, 40s, 30s was the close on Friday, and it's gap down now under 413, which is not much. It can easily fill that gap. In fact, it might attempt to fill it if it still has that strength in it, and then if it decides to fill, we might see some sort of a rejection coming from this area here. So 415s to 415.50s, that 50 cents zone, the YB zone, that will be our first YB zone, guys. So now, what do we do? Well, I'm not very strongly biased to the upside unless it starts to take out that 415.40s and starts trading above that. Then we can consider this to be strong. Now, if it starts to reject from there, there might be some opportunity for the short as well. That's why I'm keeping the big names on the side here, as you can see on the left, right? We can keep an eye on, those big names, and we can add to this if something is relatively strong or relatively weak. We'll see. But I'm 50-50. If there is an opportunity, we'll take it. Okay. So that's our SPY. Now AMC. AMC is, as you can see, daily looks beautiful. The reason why I say that is it is kind of like a reversal pattern, a strong reversal pattern, especially look at the volume, right? So I don't want to go too much into it, but it's completely what we really want from a momentum stock, a continuation stock, right? As long as the volume holds and it starts to show strength, we can start to look for longs. But again, when it comes to AMC and GME, they are quite tough to really sort of find the first entry. So you might have to try quite a few times before you get into a nice trade. I really don't mind shorting it as well. But to be honest, if it is staying the way it is, it's definitely strong. We want to be really careful shorting anything this strong, right? Especially with the daily volume rising up like this. Okay, so this could be the start of multi-day move to the upside. In that case, there will be some really decent opportunities. Have a look at this side, right? When it starts to bounce with some strength, it's not that 1, 2, 3 days later it starts to reject. No, it goes on for like a week, 10 days, right? We might see that. The reason why I say that is it's already gapping up and showing strength after these moves. So it's not showing any sign of weakness, right? Unless it shows something that we can really sort of pay attention to later after the open. but as it stands, it's strong, so slightly long biased on it. Yeah, Oasis, I was actually chatting on the waiting screen as well as, yeah, I've been talking for a while. I'm just going to say that, yeah. So, yeah, AMC looks strong. Let's keep an eye on that. SIGA, guys, this is basically an overextension to the gap down. So, overextended gap down, typical daily weakness shown. 12 is where it's trading at. So, we're actually gapping about $2 for a $12 stock. That's about 10%. So, I am slightly short bias on this one. If it starts to pop towards 13s, ideally towards 13 would be really nice towards the VWAP. If not, maybe 1250s could hold. So if it does pop towards that, I will definitely consider some short opportunities there. PDD, I kept it because daily looked nice to me. It's actually gapped up over 51, which is crucial level of 50. It's over that. So now, as long as it's staying over that, I think this might have some run. But just remember that because of earnings, it's actually done few days of green. So it might have exhausted itself. In fact, no, it's actually the second day. So this is even better. So this looking like it might be the second day. Now, these ones could easily fill the gap. But if that gap fill holds, then we might see some even dip buying opportunities come into this. Keep an eye on this, guys, PDD. There could be something there for longs. Redbox is, I know it doesn't look good. Intraday doesn't look good. Daily, not so much. But I feel like there's a lot of short sellers trapped in this. Anytime it wants to get rejected, it gets held up. So I think it will attract a lot of short sellers again, and if it does get to a point, a boiling point, basically, short sellers have to bail out very, very aggressively. And if that's the case, a squeeze like these, the first squeeze, not the highs, is quite possible. That's why I'm keeping this on the side, just watching the high of recent highs to get broken, basically. We're talking about 790s, 790s, 8s. Attempt to break that, maybe even 770s. Then we might see some momentum coming into this. FTCH, again, is an earnings based momentum play. Again, very similar to PDD. I believe this is the second day after earnings. Yeah, so Friday was the first earning. Well, actually Thursday after market was the earnings report. Friday being the first day, and then today would be the second day. So what do we look at? 975, right, is the close. Now, if it starts to trade above that, ideally you want it to be trading over 10s. But that could be the starting point. So yeah, looks good for possible continuation of earnings. Right, FTCH done. JWN is pretty similar, I believe, but this is different though. This one, earnings was quite a few days ago. So 3 days ago earnings reported, and it's just kept on climbing. Strong, strong, strong. Not a single pullback, healthy pullback, right? Well, yes, intraday we did have it, but it's just on a daily basis we didn't have anything. So I am kind of expecting a pullback on this one. Although, yes, the catalyst for this is quite strong. But just remember, nothing goes up like this continuously, right? So we might see some pullback coming into the day, on the daily. Possibly a red day. Even if it's not red day, there will be opportunities. Even if it's like something like a doji or something like that. Now, what am I looking at? The 27 area, just before 27, 2680s, 2690s. Hey, Jen. You all right?
Get the car seat to the car.
What car seat? Want the car key? Here we go. All right. What's happening outside? Ooh,
That's like them.
what's going on?
I know.
Whew, it's pouring down here, guys. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, so this level, this zone of ours, that's the one to pay attention to. If it does reach there, please let me know. I've got my mark set there, so hopefully it's gonna let me know. So that's JWN, short biased if it starts to pop. Even if it doesn't, I am slightly short biased on this. So JWN done. Our gappers, let's talk about that. Husa. I remember this, guys. Okay, if you don't remember it from a stream, I believe it was a stream. This thing right there, this day was one of my, I would say, one of the best days I traded Husa, and I believe that day, INDO. It was somewhere there, but it was huge. Like I remember from this day. So I think I took trades here and then ended up catching almost half of this whole move, maybe even more actually. So that was really, really good. I think for the last 6 months, this might have been my best day. Best day, yes, because of those two trades, INDO and Husa. Now, if you have something like that, you can be very, very strongly biased. That is very, very dangerous to be in. But to solve a problem, first to know this, there is a problem, right? So now I know that there could be a problem going into this trade mentally. So I'm going to be aware of that. As long as I'm aware of that, then I should be controlling my bias towards it. So that's the only thing I'm afraid of on Husa, to be biased. But nevertheless, it will produce some decent opportunities because it's the daily looks really nice. It's broken that trend line that was holding, and I believe it's broken this level as well, above 460s, and going into this 6th level. So within this area, there's not much room. There's not much of a resistance or support unless it's 5, right there. So now, 5 could be the average that we're looking at, whether the deciding factor, whether we call it weak or strong. So at the moment it's trading under 5. We can call it slightly weakness coming into it for a possible gap fill. But if it starts to trade over that, which is your VWAP, then this could have a potential to run. Definitely could have a potential to run. Now, same idea with INDO as well. It's gapped up, but definitely Husa for sure is much cleaner, much more volume, looks more interesting. If I was to take any of those, it'll probably be Husa. Just want to lay it out there. AUY. AUY is gapped up. Anybody know why this one? I believe this there's some sort of a news behind it. But we're gapping from 516 all the way to 590s here. To be honest, this one I'm not really keen on. Be careful trading this. As you can see on the daily basis, we barely have any range. Even the biggest days, 540 to 510. So that's 30 cents. It might sometimes not even be worth it, especially if you're shorting. Now, if you're longing, yeah, that's fine. You're not paying overhead costs. But if you're shorting, be careful shorting something like this, right? So I'm going to leave it out there just in case if it decides to run, break that 6s and starts to carry on. But is it really acquisition? If it is, then I'm going to leave it alone. It looks like it, but I doubt that it is, because usually in an acquisition there will be some really tight range, and also gap will be quite big. I'll show you an acquisition. It was the other. Let me see. Let me quickly check. Actually, I didn't put that because it was an acquisition. I looked at the chart and it was like, yeah, TXMD. TXMD. This is exactly the same sort of chart you will see on acquisitions, over and over and over again. Just pops up, finds its price, the deal that it was agreed on. Everybody agrees on that deal, and then that's it. Leave it alone, right? That's your acquisition. AUY, again, I'm not too really sort of excited about the AUI. The only thing on the gappers will be HUSA, H-U-C-A, H-U-S-A. What am I saying? CTT. CTT. I think they might have a contract on something. Let me just quickly check. I believe agreement to combine in all stock transactions. Okay, that's not much to be honest. It is gapping big. So we're talking about 830s all the way to 1134s right there. Massive gap. The volume isn't there though. Volume is about 247 million, which I would have really liked it to be close to 1 million at this point, over 1 million. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. There could be something there. And that's pretty much it, guys. And then the rest, we have our big names. You know, we just keep an eye on related to SPY. When SPY starts to do something nice, we will keep an eye on these, you know, big names. You could put more things in it, Microsoft and things like that. But then, you know, if you look at Microsoft and Apple, they'll probably be similar in most cases. So that's it, guys. That is pretty much it. Okay, Jan. Hold on, Jan. Jan just popped. All right. Why is Jan popping? SPYR Technology entered into a material definitive agreement to acquire GeoTrack. It's if it's an acquisition, it looks a bit strange for an acquisition. We'll keep it. Still gapping up nicely. Jan, we just put it. It just popped up in my radar. Yeah. And then what else do we have? Again, you know, the best one out of these gappers is the HUSA. That's what I want to concentrate on. Right. That's our clear trend line there. Let's have a look at HUSA. AMC. So we've got SIGA, AMC, Redbox, possible PDD opportunities. We've got FTCH, got JWN, and then HUSA. Jan. Okay, anything I missed, guys? Let me know. What's up, Solid? Morning. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Mano, I kind of agree to that. Yeah. But with this one, it seems a stable move. So it's not very like sharp moves and then not pulling. It's just doing its move and then pulling back and it's holding. That seems to be normally the stable move. But we'll see. Anything could happen. I consider this Tuesday to be Monday trading. So I'm just going to take my time, relax, let things settle down before I do anything, especially when it comes to SPY related stocks. Now on SPY, initially we might see some, again, I will mention this, we might initially see that pop towards the gap fill, which easily could be achieved because the gap isn't really big, the gap down. And also it is in the process of that reversal phase. So we might clearly see that pop towards that gap fill even more. So it's already doing that, as you can see. Broken that 413. Now it's on its way to that gap fill. Cool. Let's go into the charts. 100%. I agree, solid. Choppy Tuesday equals Monday. Okay. Pretty long weekend, huh, guys? What did you guys do? I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Coming back fresh. So Apple is relatively weak. AMD is relatively strong. Ooh, solid. Nice one, buddy. Damn, yeah. I need a long holiday, guys. I need that. I'm waiting for July. Hopefully July or August. Motorbike camping. Dude, I'm so jealous. It is one of the best, right? I used to do that with the colleagues. I need to start doing that actually. I miss it. Yeah, that's what I would do normally, solid. Just for fun, isn't it? HUSU is popping, as you can see. This trend line, if that gets broken, I believe this already looks like it wants to run, and it's the previous runner as well. So, what is the float on it? HUSA. On Thinkorswim, it looks like it's about 10 million, which is really low. Yeah, exactly. Solid. Don't take it home, man. Throw them back. All right, let's see. As I said, guys, AMD looks pretty strong relative to SPY and others. Yes, sir. What was the alert? I got an alert, but I can't figure out which one was it. Alerts. Okay. JWN. Okay, let me have a look. Not really. It was something else. Anyways. So RDBX is also one of those. Remember that it squeeze is a possibility on RDBX because I feel like quite a few days shorts have been trying to get this thing down and they couldn't. So there might be some squeeze coming in on RDBX. HUSA is declining a little bit, but we'll see if it starts to take out that 200 EMA. And SPY also is kind of trying to find that price. It's called price discovery basically. So let's see if it does find the right price. All right, so SPY is drifting a little bit lower under VWAP right now. at that 413 level. See if it bounces from here. JW, I don't like the volume on it. JW, don't like the volume. I was hoping it will bring in more volume, but it really didn't. So, I mean, yes, I am short biased on it, but the volume just is disappointing, to be honest. So I might just leave it alone. Because if we see volume like this at the open, then forget about it. Like later on, we won't see, okay, SPY is just drifting down even lower, okay? Let's see if it starts to create some sort of a trend. AMD is coming down. What's happening to AMC? AMC is relatively strong. As you can see, look, SPY is washing like that. Yes, AMC also is doing that, but it's not washing as strong as the others. So watch out if SPY starts to bounce or starts to create a trend a little bit to the upside. We might see AMC bouncing quite strongly. But SPY is weak at the moment, so these things is going to pull that with it. Red box, guys. Red box at the highs. I feel like red box get a bit too crowded as well sometimes. It's too early for me to take a trade on Mondays / Tuesdays. But I feel like early entry would be What's up, JT? How's it going, man? Amazon. Yeah, Amazon is popping, relatively strong. The problem with Amazon is most people really, I don't like to trade it. It's just too high of a price, unless you actually use options or things like that. So that's why I don't really show it that much on the stream. I want to make sure that everybody else is like able to trade it. Too much of a high I really, a split is due on it. It has to, right? Dude, SPY is just showing weakness right off the gate. So it didn't even attempt to actually fill the gap. It really attempted the pre-market just before the open, but it just it really didn't try to. So is this a sign? Is this a sign that it actually wants to stay weak? Could be. Could well be. JWN. Yeah, JWN definitely is looking weak, and I am short biased on it for sure, but I just don't like the volume on it. Just don't like the volume. Under 26 now is your, trade. There is a trade there for sure. But I don't know, man. It's like just not happy with the volume. Oh, AUY. Wow, beautiful. AUY looked really nice. AUY 5.6 right now. In fact, right now is could be a nice decent opportunity. AUY with a 10-cent stop on it. $558. Guys, 558. I'm in. $558. And that stop is the break of 566 AUY. Yeah, AUY looked alright to me. That's why I took it. But let's see what else are we looking at. Look at Husa, guys. Husa is going for it. Maybe a long opportunity right about now. Husa. Let's see. 505. Starting 504. 504. I've started. I don't want to. I mean, this is a feeler, guys. Just remember, this can be very, very choppy. 503 or 4, I think. This can get really, really choppy. Now, so I'm like 1/4 of the position I want to be in very early, very early. So I can hold off until the break of 470s. That's perfectly fine. Even lower than that, I'm perfectly fine with that. But once it starts to take highs and show strength, we might be able to get the chance to add to it. This is the only one that's not related to SPY that we're watching. AMC looks interesting. Red box, nope, it's fading off. Red box fading off, so no point. Okay, Husa is looking good. Nice one. Darkness, what's up? Is that confirmed? Yeah, I know there was. I don't know the date exactly, but I know it's on the line. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, I can't wait for that. Looking forward to the splits on the big names. PDD, however, looking really interesting for a possible short. PDD. Right now, actually. Oh, okay. We might have been late on it. Ah, shoot. Yeah, we missed it, guys. Dude. Yeah. Missed that one. Apple is weak. AMD, pretty much everything else is weak. Yeah, PDD was a beautiful one we mixed, guys. Yeah, that's fine. JWN. Yeah, I was looking at JWN earlier. Not happy with the price action. Not happy with the volume at all on that. But there are far better options compared to JAN. JAN is holding up, guys. Look, JAN is holding nicely. Break of 5 will be interesting. Break of 5 on JAN, and in fact starting early would be interesting. Volume coming in, not very stable volume, but rising though. Volume is coming in. Another 30 seconds or 20 seconds to go. Yeah. Okay, so this is gapped up, really strong holding. Is this one of those? Is this one of those? Let's have a look. $485 around, what is it? 484 is the one that's holding on JAN. 484, right? Right there. Let's have a look. So this area 484 is holding. So if it starts to take that out, if it does move and takes 5 out as well, there could be some sort of a squeeze coming in. So interesting. This looks interesting, guys. I'm keeping an eye on this one for sure. Okay, Husa. Just added a little bit. 510s added on Husa. I just don't want to be biased on it. I can still add more on Husa. And I'm looking at JAN for possible longs on around this area, 485s. Just break of this area here, 485s, and then break of 5. But Husa, yeah, looking good. So Husa there. Okay. Still my stop lies under the lows. Oh wow. This is what I meant by PDD. That's why I was a little bit like not happy about it. Beautiful setup. It's just ideal A+ setup for me. And it just I was just about to pull the trigger, and it just I missed it by like half a second. Yeah, it's fine. Happens. just remember now that SPY has actually stretched out this far. We might see some bounce coming in, so taking short opportunities now might not be ideal. If anything, maybe we should start looking for the possible bounce plays. My Husa is doing really good. If it breaks that 520, 525s and stays over that, it will look good. But there's a lot of pressure from the top. When I say the top, basically sellers. Yeah, dude, I don't stream Friday. Just personal commitments, family time, all that jazz, baby. But I'll start streaming on Fridays as well, for sure. Not probably after summer. It'll be full time streaming, more hours as well. So we're looking forward to that. Husa is looking good. We just needed to squeeze that 525, 530s. Let's do this, Husa. Come on, bring in the volume. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on, Husa. 525s. Take that out. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Come on, Husa. You know you want to. You know you want to run, right? Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Husa, baby. Come on, Husa. 530s. Volume came in. Volume still coming in. Is it? Let's see if it takes that high. Seems like it's stalling slightly, but if it does take that out, there's more squeeze coming in. So it might be a bit risky to hold it, not partial out, but it might be worth it. There's a lot of offers getting taken out, but also there's a massive fight here. So I might take off a bit of it, partial out a little bit, just in case I don't want to get caught in the rug pull if seller decide to take over. Still looking strong. Huge numbers coming in on the seller side. Huge, big numbers. Is that to scare us? Maybe. And if that gets, yeah, that probably is to scare us, right? And if that gets taken out, then we are good to go. It's gonna pop. Let's go. Pop towards 540, 550. Ooh, 536 are holding. Wow, there's a hidden seller there, for sure. 536, and if that hidden seller gets taken out, then 535. So I don't like that 536 level, guys. Oh, okay, it's taken out. 537s. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Squeeze. 540s, 550s. Huge numbers coming in. There's a lot of pressure from sellers at this point. They're trying to push this thing down. 535. I take some out, guys. I can't really. No. 535s. There's so much pressure on this. Yes, and that's a good thing if we're long. Now under 5 will be our stop. And basically under VWAP. It starts to close under VWAP, then the remaining bit can be taken out. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. Jan showing weakness for sure. Yeah, this might be the drift. Well, let's just wait for it. Let's not just assume that it is already weak. It's not weak yet. It's bouncing off that VWAP. We want to make sure that it closes. Now, how do we kind of confirm it better? Well, let it close few bars under the VWAP. and see how it does, right? At the moment, it seems like it's too close to the VWAP, so that could be the bounce off of the VWAP. But if it takes that low of 437, that might be the start of a move down to gap fill, for sure. Sorry, sometimes, guys, you might be writing or might be on the chat. I don't sometimes pay attention to the chat while I'm actually in a trade. Few trades, especially. So, yeah, bear with me. I might check it later as well. Husa is nice partial for sure, but this is what I was afraid of. You see that? You gotta. This is why, especially on the low floaters, tape reading is quite important, extremely important part of trading the low floaters or small stocks, low price stocks. Because I didn't want to take it here. I was just waiting for the right moment. As soon as I start to see the balance shifting, that's when I had to pull that partial out. You got to bank in some now. Whether this is a healthy pullback, we'll see in the next few bars. If it's not a healthy pullback, this might actually take out 5/10s, even 5s, and then take us out, which is fine. PDD is now slight bit of a chop coming in. It's over and under VWAP, not very confirmed. Yes, it's following through. This might be another move coming into SPY because it's done is that pullback, and this might be the next move down. So if that's the case, PDD, yes, but it's not the cleanest, to be honest. I don't like this bounce. This bounce could be the real move, to be honest. The original trade was here, and that was done. You're done with it. FTCH, I had that on my. Did it provide something? Okay, FTCH. The only issue is the volume. Yeah, there is something there. FTCH, yeah. Yeah, there's something there. If anything, I might have missed that. What is AMC looking like? Okay, now Jan is looking like it's weak, guys. So are we looking at this 436? Yeah. Yeah, this is looking. It looks like a fade off to gap fill. Possibly, yeah. But they can be quite expensive. So is it worth it? Maybe not. AMC under 15. If SPY starts to show, let's stay at the way it is. There is a possible opportunity shorting AMC as well under 15. Okay. All right, FTCH. I mean, intraday looks all right. I'm just worried about the volume on that one. And the daily looks all right as well. And AUY, how was AUY? AUY. Yeah, well, we traded AUY, right? Yeah, I am still short on it, AUY. Yeah, definitely. So I am short on it with you on AUY. Let me show you. So right there, and then the stop still remains over the VWAP, basically. Right. Just needed to break that low of day. Slowly start to drift down. I would really like it to take the lows out very, very quickly. If not, then this might have that little bigger pullback that might actually wick us out and then go. Yeah, FTCH is looking like lows getting hit on FTCH, so that it could be a chance for you to take some out. Yeah, for sure. That's a good trade. I missed that. To be frank, I probably would have been a bit careful because of the volume, the way it was. There it goes. There it goes. That's your first partial, low of day. 890s is weak. Let's have a look at the tape. It's weak. 892 was holding, 893 is holding, 92 is holding. So that could be a partial, but it's still weak. Still weak. Interesting. That low 892 is holding. 891 now. Okay. Nice. All right. So our HUSA is doing good. It's attempting to take the highs out again. If the volume comes in and that gets taken out, then we are looking for a good, nice little squeeze again on this one. So looking exciting. Definitely looks good. Definitely looks good. HUSA, guys, it might be one of those trades that I'm just one and done. That's all. That's all I need. If it does what I expect it to do, then see you later. Beautiful. FTCH is actually doing what you expected to do. Your next partial, what are you looking at, Silver? What are you looking at for next partial? Let's go, baby. Husa. Let's go. Come on, break the highs. Squeeze some more. The more you squeeze, the more people are trapped. Short sellers. What? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Husa, baby. Let's go. Squeeze some short sellers. Squeeze them lot. And we get that. Woo! Let's go. CTT. Oh, do I have the time to check the CTT out? I really want to take a partial on Husa. Another partial is due, by the way. If you are long from here, by the way, if you're long from average of 505s, two partials are due on it for sure. Look at the difference between your stop and the partials. Massive. Still has more room, to be honest. I feel like we have got a really nice area for our stop to be raised up now, right there, under 520, 510s. So we actually have a free trade running for us, which is a great position to be in, right? I was looking at AMC, guys. Look at this. There it goes. I'm a bit careful shorting AMC and GME because a lot of also my viewers are slightly long biased on it. I just don't want to really openly start shorting them. To be honest, I don't feel comfortable at all. So that's why I'm a bit like drawn back on the short side. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And variation 3. Don't tell anyone. Hey, Silver, calm down with the explanation. Dude. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, your analysis is true. But then if you look at this overall, right? But maybe we'll cover that in webinar, guys. Actually, today I have an idea of the webinar. For the webinar later on. We are going to go through the trades we took. You know what trades I took, but I want to see what you guys took, and we're going to talk about that, right? We're going to see what can be done better, what could have been better, what did we miss, and how we took those trades and how we managed them. That could be the topic of the day, because we are able to really communicate through voice. It'll be easier to do that, I think. What do you think, guys? This is for YB Elite, by the way. It's stream, don't get confused. I'm just talking to the YB Elite team who are in the program. Husa, come on, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. Sounds good, right? This headphone is killing me. I need a better headphone. What the hell's that, man? No worries, Mano. Anytime, buddy. Hope you caught something. Husa is the one, guys. Husa is the one. This is the one, right? Trade of the week? Possibly. Let's go, Husa. SPY is hitting that VWAP. Let's see if it has that strength to take that VWAP out. Is it going to take it? 4112 area. Needs a lot of volume to take that out. It's holding though. It's holding. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, there's a lot of pressure coming in again on Husa. But is it going to hold? Is it going to hold? That's the question. No, I don't have a headphone. I have a separate headphone so I can hear myself. I love my voice, so I have to hear myself, right? I do have a streaming mic. I have one of those the other one. Let's have a look at CTT. Ooh, CCT was gaining some momentum there. Guys, we missed it. Dude. CTT, we missed it, guys. The trade was around 1190s. Yeah, I think we missed it. There's no point in chasing now. No, sir. You did, yeah. I remember, yeah. I just didn't have the time to look at it. There's your... Is that the rug pull coming in on Husa? I hope not. I just don't like the price action here. What happened here? I don't like it. But we are in a good trade. We've got a good runner going. Yeah, Jan looked faded, fading for the whole day. Whole day fader looked like Jan, yeah. Now it's fading under 4.5. Now is better that... Now you can call that this is weak, for sure, yeah. Yep. Sir. CTT looks interesting. It's still showing strength and the volume coming in and holding strong. It actually looks much stronger than the Husa, to be honest. Look at the volume, very consistent. CTT. We're talking about CTT, guys. Here, this one, right there. You see the volume consistency is there and it's holding, right? Right at the held that 12 level. The volume comes in more, right? Slight bit of a dip in the volume because it's holding up. It's trying to go for a pullback. It barely goes to a pullback, so more volume coming in. Is this going to be squeezing soon? But it's not going anywhere. Interesting, this one. Okay, so SPY didn't have the strength, as I was mentioning. It doesn't seem like it has the strength to carry on, take the VWAP. So this might be the continuation to the downside now. In fact, that is a trade right there. Shoot. Every time, every single time. Yeah, I missed it, I think. Freaking hell. For CTT, yeah, no, I think It looks all right to me. If you have taken, I mean, I would have preferred CTT long around this area here, especially with this volume coming in and this bar. Maybe I would have considered looking into this one early entry, maybe add to this. Now it's too late, right? Okay. AUI is curling. I don't like it, guys. AUI is not doing much. I really expected to do something very quickly, and it didn't. So I don't like it. I'm going to be very quick on it on the stop out. Possibly around break-even areas. Although I could give it some time, but I just don't want to get caught up in the bigger retracement. I don't think it's gonna go red to green, but even though if it does come and pop towards VWAP, that's going to be a bigger move that I could have avoided. And then Husa, this is what I didn't like about Husa. I might have to take. Actually, I'm going to trail my stop on the VWAP. Under the VWAP, I'm going to get out of this. I've already taken one partial. Wish I could have taken something here. But I kind of was expecting a bit too much from Husa. Looking at the volume, to be honest, it probably wasn't enough for it to actually do a proper squeeze. So this might actually take me out on the trailing stop under the 510s, 520s. What did RDBX do, by the way? I was looking for that RDBX. Right, okay. No, it just faded off, yeah. But when this fades off, it doesn't go that far though. That's the problem with it. You know, RDBX is a lot of days it's tried to fade off and it just doesn't go very far. So is this going to be the day that it finally does that? And if not, then we will still keep this in our watch list because the squeeze after these kind of sort of days is possible. A lot of people getting trapped every day. They're trying to sort of sell this thing, short this thing, and it's not going far. Not a very clean one as well. Yes, daily looks very good on RDBX. Just I'm a bit worried about the PDD. Let's have a look at PDD. PDD. PDD was kind of difficult to catch it though. Yeah, SPY, definitely. That's why I was mentioning earlier, and that's why I wanted to take it here, but I just, I just couldn't get it. And I didn't want to take it on the pop as well. This goes against the whole rule. AUI, guys, break even, I'm going to be out on this one. I don't care what it does. It just didn't do it as fast as I would have liked it to do. So AUI, break even. Yeah, AMC, right? AMC, yeah. Very, very close to break even. On AUI, I'm out. And Husa is not looking good. If it does break that VWAP, which it seems like it wants to, then yeah, we'll be out. For a winner. For a winner for sure, but yeah, that's why I thought, you know, there's no shares on that, and even if there is, quite expensive, so we might as well leave it alone. Dude, PDD was the one to pay attention to. Husa, what I'm trying to do with Husa is I'm trying to give as much of a chance for it to work out as possible. We are already we're already in a trade that is already winning and running. The only issue with this one is the second partial, was definitely there, 560s, over 550s, around 550s even, But if you don't, let's say if you don't take a second partial on this one, and then it starts to run and do squeeze and halt, that second partial for me is very, very important. That usually is a deal breaker or deal maker when I do get a really decent second partial. So it's just one of those things. Yeah, Husa, I'm going to be coming out of it soon. Yeah, Jan is no borrows. JWN slowly drifted down. We were talking about this JWN, just the volume thing, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Volume is just not there, but it's just slowly grinding down. Possibly a gap fill. This is not a gap fill thing, is it? No. Oh yeah, this is the one I was mentioning. I'm short biased on it. Yeah. On this one, my plan, second phase of my plan didn't work out. It didn't actually do what I expected to do, which was to pop, at least pop a little bit and then starts fading. That's when I was going to take it, not like this. And also, I was paying attention to others as well. Definitely, remember, this one I was already short biased from the get-go, right? No, very low volume isn't good. Very low volume is not good. Relative low volume is different. You want to have certain areas relative low volume, but overall, generally speaking, you want a good volume on a stock, especially right at the open. I was mentioning, look, this one, if the open is like this, then the volume is going to die down, which is doing. Although it's a nice move, yes, intraday is really looking good, but the volume is just like the first candle, boom, some decent volume, and then just dies down slowly. Now it's picking up though a little bit because that weakness coming in, probably because people chasing it. Yeah, I hope it makes sense with that relative low. For example, let's say you have a stock that has a good volume. Let's say PDD, right? Let's say PDD. We have okay volume, consistent volume, right? When you have a pullback, let's say this is our main move. So this is main move, and then that is the pullback. So this is the pullback, right? So generally what you want to do is this whole move, the main move, to be bigger, bigger volume, rising volume, than this. This you want to be relatively low volume if this was actually a healthy pullback, right? So the main move to that direction is usually bigger volume, right? That's what you want anyways. Yeah, darkness, we are looking very weak, yes. It depends on how you consider bear market. I wouldn't really be so aggressive on the bear market. Bear market is a very strong word, to be honest. It is weak, yes, it's weak, definitely. Market is weak, for sure. Look at the weakness shown here. Like it barely makes it to VWAP, right? It's like, climbing up the hill, right? You're just climbing right at the top, right? I give an analogy of a cycling up the hill, right? You go up the hill very, very slowly. Look at the price action, this one, right? So you go up the hill, the bars are getting smaller and smaller. Why? Because you're right at the top and you're getting exhausted. Now, as soon as you go down the hill, boom, it goes. Hope that analogy sticks because it stuck with me. So that's how you know something is exhausted as well. You see the price action on the candles. Start to slowly gauge what it's doing. Is it really sort of exhausting itself? And usually you get that from a runner as well. Like for example, if we look at the Jan, no, which one was it? CTT, CTT. Right, this has been running slowly. This will start to show some sort of a sign as well. Like right now, as you can see, right now, it's showing kinda early signs of exhaustion. So this one was okay, nice move, nice decent move, nice decent move, and then it starts to move, and then all of a sudden, this here, this candle here, could be early sign of that the other side of the hill, basically the down slope, right? Things like that. Now that's not a good example, but the SPY's example is better for sure. Redbox is creating some sort of something is coming in on this one. Something. Now, on this one, Husa, guys, look, this is quite clear now. You know, if you're in it, you can definitely put your hard stop under the lows now. This low got created. Now that swing low is very, very valid area and a wall for you to actually put a stop behind and rely on that wall. Now, if that wall gets taken out, just remember that floor is going to get taken out as well, and then it might go to the next floor down, right? So just put your stop under the floor or ground, whatever you want to call it, behind the wall. So this is picking up some volume coming in. This is what I mean by RDBX as well. I did mention it early, so pay attention to what I said about the RDBX when it comes to what it was doing as in bigger picture. So that's yeah, and I'm out of AUI. I just I mean, it might do something decent, but it's just at the moment it's 50-50. Yes, it's weak overall. Generally, it's weak. It might fade off all day, but you know, for me, I need it to work out really, really quickly. Yeah, I don't like Husa. I might be out here, guys. It's just it's actually showing me a sign of weakness to the short side. In fact, there is a short setup there, not very clean, but shorting opportunity might be there. But I need it to take me out now because yeah. Still even on the last exit, I'll be getting something out of it. So it's definitely a clearly a winner. Yeah. Husa. You mean Husa, right? Not Huga. Husa. Yeah, it's different to what you trade, Darkness. Ignore that. That's a low floater, so it's a different way of trading. What else you guys looking at? Let's have a look at SIGA. It's popping, guys. SIGA. We had that on the watch list as well. It is popping. It seems like it's is it about to go? Hold on. The volume came in quite good on this one. Over 12 right now. I might start early here, guys, on SIGA. SIGA 1220, 1220, feeler, 1220, SIGA 1220. Yes. Okay, 1220. And on this one, guys, on the break of the 12, under the 12, it will be the exit. SPY, yeah, it seems like SPY wants to do that, like a little bit of a dodgy double bottom reversal, but I'm still concerned about that VWAP area. As it goes to that, it starts to reject from it. So we'll have to wait on that. We'll have to wait if it starts to break that and starts to hold. That'll be a good sign for SPY's reversal. Yeah. Come on, SIGA. Let's hit that high. We want that 1260 to break. On this IGA, guys, 1260 area. This area is important to that it breaks. That HUSA is, yeah, it's just showing. Just keeps on telling me I want to go down. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. See what I mean? See what I mean on HUSA? Yep. So if you had your hard stop here, 513s, I think I got out around 513s, 512s, maybe a few cents I gave back, but that's fine. Like right there somewhere. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Nice trade, except for the fact that the second partial was there and I didn't take it. It's just one of those things that sometimes pays off and sometimes it doesn't. Still, decent trade. Not the trade that I was actually hoping for. It would be that trade of the week or trade of the month even, because it did have that potential to do that. Now SIGA, the more it stays here, the less I will like it. So it needs to get out of there soon, very soon. It needs to pop from here and leave this area alone. And if it stays longer here, I'm gonna get out quickly. In fact, anytime soon I'll be getting out because I don't like the rejection coming in now. 1213s. 1213s. Anytime. Buyers are holding it though. Level that they're holding is 1208, 1208, 1209. They're holding the level. Really? Something to do with monkeypox. Okay. Could be. Yeah, seems like it. There goes. SPY wants to take out that that VWAP and stay above it. Nice little rejection from the VWAP because there's more orders sitting there. Yes, but it takes that out. That means, yeah, this could be the reversal. Yeah. Nice. I don't like that. I'm out of SIGA, guys. I'm out of SIGA. I don't like it. 1211. 1211, I'm out. Barely anything. Yes, I might be early, but I don't mind taking another long on it later if it does. But around 1211s, my trade was about 1220, so less than 10 cents. Look at this. It's drifting now. Yeah, SPY is reversing, so pretty much all the big names are gonna slowly start to reverse. Yeah, AMD reversing. What is the others doing? NVDA, Apple. Apple is relatively weak. What is Tesla doing? It's reversing. It's relatively weak as well. Yeah, SPY is quite strong at the moment. There you go. That was definitely that early. So basically on Mondays and Mondays today, let's call it Monday, right? Although it's Tuesday, but Monday's trading today, right? Usually you don't get this much of a clean move to either side. It's very, very choppy. Initially the first 30 minutes. And then if it does trend, however, after 30 minutes, which is 2:30 all the way to right there, right? Actually, let me just do this while I'm... You see this zone here, guys? Right. This zone here, on SPY, on Monday, let's call today a Monday as well. This is usually right after this, you will start to get that reversal, like first 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, anytime, it could be 40 minutes, 35, 1 hour, but after 30 minutes, it starts to create that reversal, which it did about 40 minutes later. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely, typical Monday, isn't it? Typical Monday will be like that, solid. So trying to avoid, like, for example, you and me, and also most of the stream here, we look for bigger runs, we don't scalp, right? We need to make sure that, we have a good trending environment. And that environment, finding that environment, sticking to it is extremely important. Because the chop days can take most of your gains. So yeah, understand that there's a chop and not trying to predict that there's going to be a trend. So there goes the SIGA. There's a difference between early exit. You clearly see sign of rejection, and it's not looking okay. It's supposed to do something and it's doing the opposite. That's when you need to bail out. This is the prime example of that, guys. Over here, I probably would have lost 1180s right at the bottom. I might have exited here under the VWAP. Now, how much did I? Well, 80% actually. 80% of my loser I managed to save. Right? So something like this, you gotta. It comes with experience, obviously. But this seems like it wants to just Siga. But remember, if it's to do with the monkeypox, we will have plays in these kind of stocks, right? Yeah, so we've got 11 new cases in England as well, so 190 in the UK. On bloody hell. Dude, let's have a look at the others. JWN, there it goes. You see that? That's the prime example. This is a really good example, guys. If you can do that, it will save you a lot of headache. I almost got instead of losing, let's say 1220s all the way to 1180s, that's 40 cents. Instead of losing 40 cents, I actually lost on this one about 8 cents. You see the difference? Massive. Let's look at JW. Oh yeah, JWN, yeah. JWN, let's have a look. JWN looks interesting, possibly under 2560s as well. Even now we can start. Again, this is one of those that has the volume picked up a little bit on it though. On this one, I just don't know really, to be honest. There is a setup there for sure. I just don't feel like it on this JWN. I'm going to leave it alone. JWN, I just have that gut feeling that I just want to leave it alone. Sorry. It might work out perfectly fine. From the get-go, I just didn't like it. I think why? You know why I didn't like it? Let me just put JWN. And I'm trying to sort of make sense out of it. While I explain to you guys, I'm trying to explain it to myself sometimes. And if it doesn't make sense to me, it's not going to make sense to you, right? So that's why I might ramble here and there. There is a reason for that. Because I'm trying to make sense to myself. Why don't I take it? Well, First of all, my plan was I really hated when I don't stick to the plan and I just take random trades. Right? So coming into this, the analysis was this was quite strong and it did have quite a few days of very strong days without any healthy pullback on a daily. Now, what I was expecting is today to pop towards that 2680s at least. That's why my alert is there. That's why my zones are there. That's why my levels are there, right? It didn't. It really didn't. So I didn't have any other plan unless it showed me volume if it wants to drift down, which it didn't. So it was completely out of my plan. That's why I left it. Now, plans could change for sure. But, the what do you call that? I want to give an analogy that we have in our culture. But is that the right thing to do? Maybe not. Maybe not. But anyways, the start wasn't that great. The start, I didn't have a good feeling about it. That's why I left it alone, which I'm going to stick by. I'm just rambling. Very happy with the SIGA trade. SIG, very, very happy with it. In fact, there might be some shorting opportunity coming in very, very soon on this one. I'm very happy with HUSA. Could have been better. Second partial was due on it, but it's one of those things that sometimes pays off really, really well. The day that I got this, I think I might have gotten about 20R on this HUSA on a single trade. That day was the day that I was really, really patient with it. And those are the days you get those 10 plus, 20 plus R days when you can be patient with it. So it's sometimes worth the risk for sure, yeah. Now, HUSA, I haven't given up on this yet. If it starts to trade above the VWAP and starts to curl up here and hold, there might be another opportunity as well. Yeah. Yes, solid. Absolutely, man. Priorities don't. That's why you gotta get your priorities right, right? Talking about priorities, if you want to keep your trading simple, you wanna have priorities, right? That gives me an idea of a topic maybe to cover. So priorities. What is your priority? Well, your priority is the main thesis, your main bigger picture, your zoomed out picture, not zoomed in, right? This is your intraday 1 minute. That's your zoomed in picture. What is your main picture, right? If you zoom out, what do you see? That is your priority, right? That shouldn't change. So when you say plans change but priorities don't, that is very, very true for when it comes to that JWN issue here, right? My bigger picture actually did not change. The idea didn't change. So maybe. Wow, AMD is very strong compared to others. Guys, I might look into SIGA, possible shorting opportunity on SIGA, SIGA. If you can short it. SIGA, but then is the catalyst behind it is very strong. Catalyst behind it is very, very strong. But it's there though, setup is there. Apple is breaking that VWAP as well. Apple. There it breaks it. And HUSA is coming back up. Some volume. You see this volume here? Volume. It's not that great, obviously. It's not a great example, but this is a better example. This move. Volume. And then exhaustion came in. Bigger pullback came in. We couldn't hold on the bigger pullback. And then this might curl around. Okay, keep an eye on this one. HUCA, keep an eye on it. Okay, BLNK. BLNK is popping. Is there volume? The volume is gonna pick up on this one because there's some news on it. So keep an eye on that one on the side, BLNK. I am also looking at possible HUSA later on, maybe. Dude, AMD, dude, calm down, buddy. And NVDA and AMD is quite strong. Jan somehow curled back up over 4.5 here. Volume came in here. Around the VWAP, you will see that kind of volume anyways. That's kind of a bit tricky to gauge. But there's some... it's been bouncing off, it's been holding. This area has been holding. Around 4 area. Just before 4, people have been holding this to the upside. So... is the volume gonna come in on this one? I doubt it. Oh, yeah. 12. Okay, on Sega, guys, keep an eye on that 12 level here. It's popping towards that, but is the volume picking up? Slightly. But that's fine, because if the rejection comes in with a slight more volume, that's fine. Right? Yeah, it's just calming down a little bit now. Do you guys see anything else that I'm missing? What did BLNK do? Not much. Nope. Okay, let's have a look at Tesla. Tesla. SIGA. SIGA. Yeah, it's kind of slow at the moment, guys. I'm just looking at a few things. Yes, for example, HUSA is trying to sort of lift itself up. 540 break could be another opportunity there for a possible long. SIG is popping. This is why I was a bit careful, because the catalyst behind SIG is quite strong. So you want to be really careful shorting that. And HUSA. These two, SIGA and HUSA, HUSA and SIGA, could produce something. If not now, maybe later. Right now, it's popped up, but not enough of volume, right? Not enough of volume. We need more volume coming into this. Where is it coming from? Yeah. Guys, we might have to be patient with it. SWN, I did have it. I think on Friday I had it on my watch list. SWN. Yeah, for that reason, yeah. Yeah, you can see why, right? SWN for sure. Interesting, but with this one, Zell, the opportunity might have gone, but this could be another opportunity for a possible short. The better opportunity was way earlier, in the beginning. Yeah, good catch though. I like that, Zell. I was looking at this one and I somehow removed it from the because of the volume. But then again, beautiful daily, beautiful daily. I know what you're trying to sort of get at. Beautiful daily, and this might produce, and in fact, it did, right? It really did. If you had stuck to the rule on that, good catch. Right, guy, Husa is trying to pop with some volume. Is another opportunity there. Husa coming to pop here, 540, 539, 530. I'm gonna slowly start on Husa as well. Let's see if this drop. How far does this drop? There's volume coming in, the pressure from the upside. Husa gapped up, holding his gap, and it's holding above the VWAP, but it's getting heavily shorted. So, 550 rejection is not good. What's that? 10 million volume, 10 million shares. Yeah, AMD is the most volatile. I would say, yeah, most volatile, most ranged, but clean, right? Daily looks not too bad as well on AMD. SIGA 1215, guys. 1215 SIGA. I'm in. 1215 SIGA. And let's see if this is the one that actually moves it. Hopefully this 1240 rejection from earlier is not going to cause a problem. Again, as I said, this is still early. Might be an ad area over 1240 if it does break it. Yeah, yeah, darkness. Maybe I am. Maybe I am, baby. I love to chase. CTT. CCT. Is there? Yeah. I mean, this has more room to go down, yes, but to VWAP, is there a room to VWAP? Your first partial or your second partial, is there room towards it? Maybe not. CCT. We're talking about CCT. CTT. Sorry. Yeah, but doesn't look that great though. CTT. Yeah, maybe darkness. Maybe. I don't mind. I have a plan for it. I'm not going in without a plan, buddy. Yes, sir. Just need to bring in a bit more volume, that's all. Okay, SIGA. At the moment, SIGA looks relatively strong. I would have liked this one, Husa, to... It's just chopping around. It's really sort of getting really strongly pushed down from 540s, which means there's a lot of short sellers around this area at the highs. So we'll see. And Siga, I've started. Just remember, this is a feeler starter. So once it starts to create something, I'll start to add to it. At the moment, I can, at the break of the VWAP, I could exit for a really small little, small loser, if it does come down. Ideally, I would really like it to keep it under this level here, 1150s, 1160s. Give it some room, basically. Nice. Tesla is actually showing strength. What's AMC done? AMC is pausing a little bit. Yeah, it does look like it. I was looking at the SPY. Look at this. We need that volume to come in to break it, which is kind of doing right now. Yes, sir. Nice. Nice Apple near VWAP. Yeah. It's near the VWAP, so that's, that's fine. Looks good, looks good. You want the SPY to be taking that 413 and stay above that. And once it does that, then it's gonna look good. Yes, sir. Near high of there would be nice. In fact, even right now, on Apple, by the way, it wouldn't be that much of a chase. Even right now. I might take this with you, solid, if I can get a good price. Yeah, 48.50. Yeah, just a little bit choppy. That's why I'm extremely careful taking the big names. SPY, while SPY is doing this, it's not creating any direction. So that's when you want to be a bit careful. If you do take it, take with small positions. $148.60s, 148.60s on Apple, long, chase size only. 148.60, right there somewhere. And lows 148.15s around that area will be the stop. Yeah, I think I should just go home, man. Yeah, I'll go big when, trust me, darkness, I will go big when there's time. The problem is I don't really want to mention it because when I say that, that's like people tend to take it the wrong way. You know, there's like a guaranteed trade. No, it's not. If everything is in line, lining up, then I don't mind going doubling on it. Um, but if I start to say, guys, I'm going all in, just I don't want people to be, you know, putting their mortgage in it. Let's go, Apple. Come on. We want Spy to take that 414. Now, at the moment, I'm not very comfortable with Spy because we are still in that chop. But if we hold this and anything above VWAP, I would say ideally 41250, 41250. Then chances of 414 getting broken is quite high, and also gap fill is quite high as well. So we've got some room to the upside for sure. So we might have to be patient with the Apple. Yeah. Yeah. Daily level. Mm-hmm. I got around 41380s or 70s late. Oh, pretty much similar, yeah. Pretty much similar area, yeah. You can't really call that one single number. Remember, it's between those numbers, isn't it? Zones. All right, guys. I might even add to Siga if it brings volume. I'm looking at Siga as well as Husa. Husa, I might also start a feeler. Yeah. Yeah, Apple. It's reliant on the Spy as well, isn't it? It's if it starts take, I'm thinking Spy might take us. We know that it's choppy, right? We know that it's choppy, but once it starts to create a direction, that's when you can even add to it. That's why, as I mentioned, it was a feeler. It was a starter, chaser, chaser size. Trade management, bro. Trade management. Okay, Siga. I have my eye on you, Siga baby. Let's go. 1217. 1217. Siga 1224. 1223. 1223 on Siga added. 1223. Siga added right there. Added. Stop is going to be obviously the low of the below VWAP basically. 1190s, something like that. Still early. Still early. I would really like it to break that 1250 though. That's when it's gonna really move. 1250 break. Here we go. Come on, baby. Let's go. SIGA. I was long on it. Apple was long. Blue is always long, and then the pink is the short indicator. Oh, see, guys, just rejecting again the way it was rejecting from here. So we can clearly see that there's a lot of pressure on this level here. So let me just watch this. And I don't want it to be closing under 12. If it's going to do that, then I'll get out early again. Yeah, I was long on Apple, just to confirm. Long with a stop under 148. Sorry, I just... yeah. Facebook, is it? AMC is on that VWAP, rejecting from it, so keep an eye on AMC. Facebook is pulling back a little bit, but Facebook is not the decider here, is it? Yeah, so Apple is coming down to the VWAP, and look, SPY, as I said, SPY needs to break that 414. This break is not so great. It's still above the VWAP, yes. I mean, still clearly, technically, SPY, you could call it positive or stronger. But we just want, I mean, today, to be honest, we got to be honest, right? We might not see, HUSA, HUCA, HUSA. Okay, HUSA, 537. Okay, HUSA. Five 536 started HUSA. One more try at it. I shouldn't be taking trades at this time. 536, guys. HUSA started. 536. Right there. There. And then if it shows strength and then gives us a better entry, I'll add to it as well. Again, same concept. Stop will be under 520s, around that area. However, this again, I'll mention this is like a mental stop. It's not a hard stop. I want to make sure that it closes below 520 for me to take it out. Although AMC, there's not much of an edge there, but it seems like it's struggling going past that VWAP. So there might be opportunity, really good level, AMC possible shorting opportunity. And I did mention it before. Don't say that I didn't warn you guys. Okay. That's the secret of that's $1 million question, buddy. I'll answer it in due time. I just, something has to be kept kind of like a surprise, right? Can't just reveal everything. In due time, in due time. Only Oasis knows. Yeah, that's the issue with it. You know, the volume. You see, this is completely different to what, especially what you trade as well, right? Your boy, your boy. I like that. Your boy. Yeah, I might keep that name actually. Can I? Yeah, it seems like it, but then if you look at the kind of like a bigger picture aspect of it, um, it's still staying strong, right? And trend lines are not everything. Just remember that, right? Yes, it plays a okay role. Um, I don't like Apple. I'm gonna get out early, guys. I don't like Apple. I'm getting out. Very, very close to break even, I would say. Small loser, very tiny loser. 148.45, around 148.45s, somewhere there. So I'm out of Apple, very, very minor, tiny. I just don't like what SPY is doing. It's just in the chop. So I'm going to be very careful actually taking anything big. That's why I'm trying to avoid taking big names. Now, clearly, you know, this might hold. The VWAP might hold. In fact, SPY is holding over the VWAP, yeah? The trade is not invalid, right? But the way I trade, you know, I just need quick results. And chase momentum, I need to see quick results. If there is none, then I just exit quickly. Because at that point, it becomes more or less like a just a waiting game and a 50-50 chance kind of thing. So, yeah. FB. You've been mentioning FB. Okay. FB, I'm not interested in that, to be honest. I really don't. What? Is that a joke? Okay. Yogi Bear. I kind of prefer Your Boy, you know. It's not bad. It can stick, you know, that name. Your Boy. Yo, 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 your boy is here. Not really. I doubt that, Zell. Young boy. Mm. Whatever you call me, just don't call me Island Boy, guys. I'm not really into rapping scene, to be honest. Young boy. I might search it around. Who knows? Young boy. AMC still looks good. Shall I take it? It's a bit late, but if you have taken it, then yeah, that looks like a good trade. And the rest, Spy is trying to sort of take the highs out. You know, FB is poking his head up. And let's have a look at Apple. Somebody said it's weak. It's really not. 140. This is actually a relative strength that is showing right now as it stands. But yeah. Yeah, I mean this breakout is gonna pull the SPY with it if it's strong enough. Otherwise, it's just gonna like slow grind up. I mean, you know, as I mentioned earlier, your trade off of the VWAP or the continuation is still there. You know, if you can hold it. I just don't like to hold things for too long if it's not doing what I expected to do. So yeah, I mean that's looking really good now. In hindsight. I'm just waiting on Husa, guys. Husa. Who said baby? Let's go. Come on, bring in some volume. I need volume. I'm hungry for it. I'm just afraid on Husa, if it does pop towards 560s, it's going to get heavily shorted again. So I have to pay attention to that. And also, guys, in about after we end the stream, the YB Elite, we're going to do this. We're going to do the webinar, right? SIGA. Nice one. Good area for a partial silver. 149, definitely. But as right now, it looks okay to me. Looks strong. Brought the volume a little bit. This might have more rooms now coming into it. So be patient with it, in my opinion. My Siga and Husa looking okay. Looking okay. Not worried about that. After party for sure. Sorry, I got it wrong. After party, yeah. We are taking the party to the next level, bros. Uh, 1223, I believe. Average. No, about 1220, 1219 average. Let me check. Sorry, you're talking about Husa, right? Hold on. 535 or something like that. 536. Jan is drifting down. So this is your full day drifter, isn't it? I mean, fader. SPY is looking good. That means Apple is going to look good, right? Yes, sir. There goes Apple. So as you can see, this is what I meant by relative strength. Apple has strength. SPY barely does anything. Apple starts to move. So that's a really good sign if you're still in the trade. CTT could have been. CTT had more room to go down, more than the VWAP. But it was early though. The entry was quite early. You would have to be really patient with it. CTT. I would, if you ask me, Silver, one of the rules of Uzi, one of the main rules of Uzi, I think you might be missing on. And one of the main rules, one of the big no-nos, you gotta go back and check it out. And I don't want to say it, but it's better if you find it yourself. It's a big no-no. I'll give you a hint. Shorting today is. I think I gave you the answer. But anyways, let's go. AMD is pulling back. Tesla is actually holding up strongly, nicely. FB is just chopping around. NVDA. Yeah, NVIDIA, obviously AMD, this is going to bring AMD down as well, right? There you go. Okay, Apple. Apple is just, yeah. That candle is not good, the 149 rejection. And also, this is the chop, guys. Look, I mean, don't expect too much. I mean, if you partial out 149s just over, yeah, stick to the partial. Trying to sort of survive the trade because it will be choppy. And just be patient, that's all. It's just not good for my style of trading. I just like to really sort of go for those momentums, you know, quick in and out, you know. I just need I need daily dose of action, you know. Not a grind. I would rather my Siga workout than Husa, because the thing is, on Siga I'm okay with this position sizing. I could probably add one more time on Siga, but on Husa I've got you know, it's got to break that 550 and then 560 for it to actually even for me to even like say this is a good trade. So it's got to do a lot of things. So I might give it the chance to work out, but then again, this could have that rug pull as well. It's like it's got that sign of rug pull coming into it. Just waiting on that on the view app what it does. Market is a bit choppy. That's what I can say. And reversal or things are kind of hard to say at this point. We just be calling shots early. That's all. Right, guys. Since things are slow, I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna keep these two trades. I'm still long with Sega. I think this will bring some decent opportunities. Maybe even for later. I'm not too sure about Husa right now as it stands. I might even exit it just around 520s to 518s. So those two, that's it. That's pretty much it. Apple, I did give it a chance, but it didn't, so I exited with a really small loser. What else did we take? Let me just quickly cover. Husa, as you can see, guys, Husa, some okay trade, nice little partial. Managed to add as well, a good positioning. Just could have been, in hindsight, could have been a good trade. Hold on, I need to manage this thing, guys. Need to manage Husa, guys. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna go through the trades and then be done with the stream. Okay, so Husa is just chopping around a little bit. Siga is doing well. Okay, Siga looking good. I prefer that, to be honest. I really prefer that to work. Volume coming in, nice. Looks good to me. Siga is much better. Yep. We've got an SSR on Siga as well. Right now, guys, so on this one, it's very clear. The stop loss, hard stop, goes under this low, the low that it got created right around this area. So if it takes that out, that's fine. A small loser on that one. But the first one it just might. Actually, I'll still probably be green because it's not even close to what position I wanted to take in. So I'll still be green if it does take me out on this one. Now, If it takes this out, I might add to it 550 break. I might add to it, and that's a different story. But as it stands, I'll probably be small green, maybe even like close to break even. Right, that is the first one, and then we have Siga. Siga was trying to sort of create really some decent. Look at the volume, guys. Look at the consistency in the volume. This is what really got me into this trade long. And then all of a sudden, I started to really sort of see the tape getting heavier and heavier and getting pushed down. That's when I exited very quickly, very, very close to break even. My original stop on this one would be around this area here, 1185s, around this area. So yeah, very, very close to it. Very tiny, tiny loser, right? And then this one, as you know, this is the latest one. I started again. It started to pop again over that level with some volume. Here started at 1215s and then added 1221s, and the rest is history. I average about 1217 around there, and it's a good winner. I haven't taken anything yet on it. I expect good things from it. Hopefully, it's gonna start to run towards at least like 1260s, 1270s for me to take something out. But this has room. That's all I can say. If it does start to run. So that is it. Apple I explained. That's pretty much it. Doesn't, to be honest, I'm quite happy with the way the result of the trades. Managed it really well for a choppy day like today. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I'm happy with it. Any questions, guys, before I go? Is everybody sleeping? All right, guys, your boy is out. I'll see you guys tomorrow, yeah? Tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. Until then, take it easy. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Cheers, guys. Oh, guys, before I go, we've got a new Discord link if you ever want to join. Very easy. What was it? Guys, why are you asking me? You guys posted. Okay, before I end the stream, the guys are going to post a new custom invite link on Discord. Please join in the Discord. We have a growing community there. So do join in. So anybody knows? Zell, you know the custom link? You want to post it or shall I post it? Because everybody's gone. Let me try to post it. What is it? Dude, where is it? I should work on that. I should definitely work on that, Darkness. If you just send me some sort of notes on what I should be saying, I have no clue what to say. I'm terrible at it. That's the last thing I could do good at. Just post the custom link, man. What is it? Where did you share it? It was, hold on. Invite. Copy. Let me try to see if I can do that. I believe it's this one, guys. YB trading, right? That is the new invite link. If you click on that, that should work. That's the new invite. I need to update it with the Nightbot as well. So I forgot that. I think that should work. We can try it. Let's see. Discord app launch, continue Discord, yeah. Yeah, it seems to work, guys. Yes, sir. That's the new link, guys. I will update in the Nightbot as well. All right, guys. Take it easy. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Ciao.